Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. Um, I am going over to We Got This Covered, and this is in the crime section. I think I'll take a break from all the mainstream stuff. Uh, Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. He played as Theo on The Cosby Show. Um, you know, May his return uh, be swift. May he ascend in peace. But it says, why did he need 12 beds for kids? Man ends up in jail after making highly concerning requests at a Texas furniture store. Now, this article, it started out on TikTok. It is very disturbing. So, yes, I will list the person's tag name for the TikTok video in the description so you can go check that out yourself. But the article starts off by saying a disturbing case is currently unfolding in Fort Worth, Texas. It comes after employees at a furniture store were met with a weird request from an even weirder customer. The story has gained traction on TikTok where the true crime followers are discussing the disturbing incident. Well, what happened? It all started in a furniture store. A customer approached a member of the staff and asked about the store's triple bunk beds. He also specified that he needed the beds to be able to accommodate full size mattresses, as he apparently needed room for 3 kids per mattress. Doing simple math that suggests the man would be allowing 9 kids to sleep on the triple bunk bed. That's unusual, but not necessarily a red flag. Some people have big families. This is true. It gets weird at the man's next request, as he tells the store employee that he needs 4 of the triple bunk beds along with 12 full size mattresses. That would make for potentially 36 children sleeping on these beds, which is an insanely high number. Naturally, this set off some warning signs in the employee's head, so they decided to look into the matter after the man gave them his details and left. What they found was deeply disturbing. Okay, and this is the post from the TikTok, and this is the actual TikTok right here. I will make sure to link this video in the description. Okay. It says the man is not allowed anywhere near children. After the story started gaining traction online, people began sounding the horn on TikTok. One video posted by Bo Grant has over 7 million views. Caption reads, Texas beware. What does a man not allowed near children need beds for at least 36 children? 36 kids for. Okay. I will also, post all of this so that you can go check that out and, give credit where credit is due. Okay. It says a very important question indeed. The original video, which was posted by the furniture store employee, no longer exists, but they discovered that the man whose name is Emery D. Garner is a level 2 offender. According to lawyer Harold Gardner's crime is listed as indecency with a youngling by exposure. This knowledge makes it seem like Gardner was almost certainly planning something similar, and enough sleuths also pointed out that Gardner's address had bars on the windows and even over the front door, as well as a raised fence so nobody could see into his backyard. It all seems mighty suspicious. One TikTok viewer asked, how does he have access to 36 kids? He is kidnapping them, question mark, question mark. Another theorized, he's definitely not working alone. A third claimed people like Gardner were getting ideas from ICE agents, some whom have used masks and not identified themselves. Police involvement. Garner is now reportedly in police custody, thanks in part to no doubt the employee at the furniture store who followed their gut when it came to Gardner's weird behavior. While there hasn't been any updates on whether Gardner has been charged with anything, it's a relief to see that the Fort Worth, Texas police are taking the matter seriously. And that is the end of the article right there. I just wanted to do this real quick and give my thoughts about it. It seems that, the person that worked at the furniture store potentially saved the lives of dozens of children. I will agree with one of the commenters on the TikTok post. He's definitely not working alone. Um, if you think about it in terms and it's crazy that we have to run these mental gymnastic scenarios in our head, and put ourselves in some of the most potentially vilest people shoes. You would have to assume that he has help. If the exact number is 36, he would have to have someone to be able to manage or help him manage all of those younglings, and certain other things, tasks and things like that, which is really disturbing when you think about it. I apologize to anyone that gets triggered in there, but another commenter suggested that people, that's what ICE does. And the sad reality of it is, because he has put no rings on these people who he has deputized as ICE, that don't have formal background or training to actually do the job that they're doing. It's not out of the realm of the possibility that it will be people that will pose just like people pose as cops, or some type of law enforcement or authority figure to gain access to certain places or certain people. There's been tons of stories, even before Trump, of people impersonating others to, basically abduct people or put people in situations, sometimes fatal, sometimes not. And it is just now with the thing, you never know. Because the fact that they made it that people don't have to identify themselves, the people that are actually working for ICE, they don't have to identify themselves. Their identity is basically covered up and concealed, so you don't know actually who these people are. It just opens up a gateway to all the deviants, the people that wanted to uh harass, stalk, put people in a vulnerable position, live out their depraved thoughts, their intrusive thoughts and things like that. So it just comes down to, thank God that this man at the furniture store had the sense about him, had the gut feeling, had, his intuition definitely kicked in. And because of him, he may have saved the lives of a lot of people. And I am truly grateful for that at the end of the day. Anybody that's been in that situation, I can think back a couple of ones of, just men and women saving, younglings' lives and, different people and things like that. And I will always be grateful for people like that. When they could have looked away or just was like, it's none of my business. These people chose to act on their suspicion, act on their intuition, their gut feeling, whatever you want to call it, and it potentially saved someone in the process. So shout out to him. Shout out to the many people that have been reporting on this story. Like I said, I will list the video in the description if you want to go check that out. But you guys let me know, how do you feel about this? Have you heard about this story? Has there been any updates or details? Please let me know. I definitely would love to follow the story a little bit more and try to see if it is some resolution. Did they find any information? A lot of times people that try to perpetuate these things, they have some type of clues that will give a deeper look into their train of thought, their psyche, of how they, act, or, what their plans are, or future plans, or whatever the case is. So let me know, drop down in the comment section. I would definitely love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share as well. And thank you so much. I do appreciate everyone that watches any of my videos. I really, truly do. But I'm going to head out. And always remember, you guys, be good to yourself first.